Hi there, it's me, the discounter, as found on Parent Nook Forums. That's Parent Nook Forums. You'd spell it Parent Nook Forums. So that's www.parentnook.com/forums. Anyway, today I'm going to talk to you about something a little different. In the past, we talked to you about Disneyland Fast Passes. We've talked about slot machines. We've talked about Vegas. We've talked about a lot of things. Today, I want to talk to you about a business a friend of mine runs, or I should say a friend of mine via Parent Nook Forums, where you can find him. He is called Shrink Master. If you go to Parent Nook Forums, look for the person named Shrink Master. You can find him there. He is a retail theft consultant. And at the end of this video, I will give you his email so you can contact him directly. What he does is let me first give you a disclaimer. Everything involved with this friend of mine, Shrink Master, does not establish an attorney-client relationship. It is not legal advice. It does not establish any kind of connection like that. Shrink Master is not a lawyer. He is a retail theft consultant. He has been doing this, well, him and his team have been doing this for decades. What they do is they help retailers and private citizens in retail theft issues. Yes, that's right. If you've been caught shoplifting, you can get advice on what you can, what you can't do, what actions might be available to you, what to look forward to, what not to look forward to, questions to ask your lawyer, issues about retail theft databases, civil demand, you name it, they can answer it. These are loss prevention professionals. They've been doing this for decades, and they offer a service to both retailers and private citizens to get answers on retail theft. Now, first, let's talk about retailers. I realize most of you are not retailers, so we'll save that for afterwards. Retailers. These professionals can show you how you can reduce theft or shrink, which is the magic buzzword in the retail world. There are many low-cost and even no-cost means for you to reduce theft. Can't afford hundreds of thousands of dollars for equipment, can't afford a huge payroll for loss prevention. There's other ways you can do this. And these professionals can show you exactly what it is you can do to help reduce theft in your store and bring more moolah to your business. And let's face it, if you're profitable, your business can grow. You can give pay raises. You can do increased hours. It's a win-win for everybody. Just to let you know, in case you didn't know, retailers nationally lose over $15 billion, that's billion with a B, dollars each year to shoplifting alone. And that's not even the bulk of their losses. Okay, so if Retail Theft Expert, that's his name, or Shrink Master, his email is Retail Theft Expert, which I will give you at the end of this video, can show you how you can reduce theft. These are tried and true means that can help you reduce theft. And if you don't have the big budget that, that the Pennies and the Walmarts and the Targets and the Kohl's and you name it, you don't have their big budget, you can still do this and you can still successfully reduce shrink. I can tell you that they have proven these methods. They have tested these methods. They have used them in places they have been employed or been hired by. So they work. Retailers, you can save money. You can reduce both internal and external theft. Okay, not just shoplifters. We're talking about internals. You don't know what an internal is? An internal is when one of your staff steals from you. So if you've got a cashier who's taking money or giving away discounts or are doing fraudulent returns, they can help you, show you ways to reduce this. Now, obviously, there's no way to eliminate theft entirely, but if you can reduce it, that would be great. I can tell you that some of these methods have been used in big box retailers like Pennies, and they saw in less than 1 year's time a reduction of over 1% in shrink. That's in less than a year. So these methods work. Okay, internal thefts. One of our staff. One of the staff members actually led their district in internals. So obviously they know what they're doing. They know how to investigate. They know how to reduce theft. They know how to stop theft. they can help you save money. Okay, let's talk about shoplifters, which I don't mean all of you are shoplifters, but this is going to be the bulk of your concern. These people do not place judgment, okay? They're there to help you. They're going to help you. They're going to have your questions. Oh my God, am I going to go to court? How much is it going to cost? Am I going to jail? Is it going to be on my record? All these questions can be answered. Concerned about retail theft databases? That is a big concern. If your name's in one of those databases and you go to work at another store and that store has access to that database, you're not going to get hired. You need to know about this stuff. Now, a lot of these stores keep this information very close to the vest on whether they belong to a retail theft database or not. Retail theft expert and his team have access to much of this information and can divulge it to you. So, have you been caught at Walmart for shoplifting? Does Walmart belong to a retail theft database? I don't know, but they do. And they can tell you. And they'll tell, okay, yes, Walmart belongs to database XYZ, and you're applying at Target. Well, Target belongs to database ABC, so they won't find out unless they join XYZ database or something to that effect. Okay? So get your answers, okay? No, again, we're not talking about legal advice. These are not attorneys. These are retail theft experts. They are loss prevention professionals. They work in retail theft where you will probably have questions in regards to what's going to happen in court and that. They are not giving legal advice, okay? Do not take this as legal advice. Do not think it establishes a attorney-client relationship. Take what you learn from them. Talk to a lawyer. Obviously, if you can't afford one, get a public defender. And in those cases, it's really important to talk to these people because a public defender is not going to take the time to talk to you. He's going to spend about 5 minutes on your case, maybe 30 at the most. He's going to go talk to the DA and he's going to work out what he can best for him, which may not be best for you. Okay? There are options that you can keep this stuff off your record. There are options that can benefit you. There are programs out there that you can enroll in before court. And I can tell you in one particular case, a client of theirs was concerned about what was happening in court. They were, and oh my God, am I going to go to jail? I've had this happen already before and all that. And they advised this person to take a anti-shoplifting course from this nonprofit organization. They know I don't. They took the person took the course, took the proof to the judge when he went to the court for the first time. The judge was so pleased with his actions that his case was dismissed on the spot. No probation, dismissed. Now you can't beat that. Had this person not been in contact with retail theft expert, he would have never known that. He might not have seen any jail, but he would have got probation or something, probation, fine, and all the typical stuff. Maybe he wouldn't even know. Maybe he would have even got a record. Okay, there are options to keep this off your record. There's deferral programs and ACD, diversion. These are all programs that work like a conviction with fines and whatnot, but they also, once you successfully complete your program, there is no conviction record. Okay, these guys know this stuff. Okay, there's also something that a few of you don't know about, but it is law in all 50 states, in the UK, in Canada, and I don't know where else for sure, and it's called civil demand. Civil demand is a civil action that retailers can take on any caught shoplifter. And what it is a civil fine. It is unrelated to any criminal case. And even if you don't go to court, you still have this fine. Okay? It's a civil matter, but there are long-term consequences if you do not pay this. And again, they know this. They can tell you, they know some of the companies that collect these funds. They know what they do for actions. They know what the consequences are. These are, again, talk to these people, get some answers so you know what you're doing, okay? We mentioned retail theft databases. Many of the retailers have these databases and they put your name in there. That means if you go to work at any other retailer or any other place that belongs to that database, your name's going to pop up as a thief. Now, do you want that? Is there a way to avoid it? How does that work? Again, these people will know, okay? There's so many other things you can do. Anything retail theft related, they can help you with, okay? in mind. Now, on the other hand, what if you want to go to work in loss prevention? They have your answers. These are loss prevention professionals. They hire people. They know who's hiring. They know who's not. They know the policies of the different stores. You know, what are you looking for? What are you after? Okay? These are all things they can answer for you. And while we're on the topic of loss prevention, let's say you've been stopped and you felt the loss prevention acted improperly or unlawfully. Again, they know what these places can and can't do. Some stores do not permit you to get physical. Some stores don't permit you to chase. Some stores don't permit a stop once it goes past a certain distance. If you know what the loss prevention policies are for that store, you might have a valid case in court. And again, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, but if they violated their own policy for stopping people, possibly your case could be tossed. Again, I don't know. But if you get this information, you can take it to your attorney and your attorney can advise you. So again, contact these people. Okay, I'm going to give you the email. I will post it as well, but the email is retailtheftexpert@gmail.com, and it's exactly how it sounds, retailtheftexpert@gmail.com. Email them today. You do not have to post anything on any public website, which again, they do not advise you going to legal forums or any other forum and post details of a theft you committed or are accused of. Where anybody can read, including the DA or the store that you're being accused of stealing from. And by the way, are you an internal theft? Are you accused of internal theft? They can help you with that too. Don't worry about it. Any retail theft related issue, these people can help you with. Okay, they're there to help you. It can be low cost or even no cost. Again, that'll depend on the situation and them. You have to discuss that with them. Retailers, yes, there's a cost for the information on how to do that. But again, it's going to be far, 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 far less than what it would cost you for hundreds of thousands of dollars in equipment. And once you've got these tools, you can take them and run with them. You're never going to have to pay again. Okay, this is just, it's done, it's over, and you can reduce shrink. You need their help again later, call them back. Okay? So this is retailtheftexpert@gmail.com. That's how you get hold of them. Okay? I'm sorry, excuse me. They work through email only. That is for your protection. And I can tell you that every email will have a disclaimer in it. And in that disclaimer, it will tell you they do not keep contact information. So once you're done with them, your emails and whatnot you sent are deleted. The only way they're going to be able to get that is if somebody subpoenas them. But if the email's been deleted, again, excuse me, if the email's been deleted, what are they going to do? Okay, so you are perfectly safe in contacting these people. I suggest you do that today, even if all you have is questions. If your son or daughter has been arrested, if you've been arrested, if you've been accused, somebody you know has been accused, it doesn't matter. These people are experts. They can help you. That's retailtheftexpert@gmail.com. Retailers, you need help, you want to save some money and make some money, these are the people to call. It's inexpensive and it works. I am the Discounter, and you can find me on Parent Nook forums.